gonna start recording now. Yep, it's recording. Yep. Yep. Yep.
That is 100% pre-roll.
Starting the recording.
Welcome back, everybody. It's another episode of World 1-1 Podcast. I am your host, Larry the Bearded Wonder, right there. With me, as always, Eddie Magic Head B.
Hey,
here
everybody.
in the same room with me. He's back in town. We're up to no good as usual. And the man with the plan, Corey Hudson Deering.
A plan? What's the plan? I don't have a plan. I'm just here.
We're just looking around like, oh shit,
No.
I'm on the hook for this crap.
No, my wife opened the door. Hi. Yeah. My wife opened the door.
Oh, wow.
It's okay, I wasn't watching porn or anything. Nope. Remember the episode that we did with the glamour penis shots?
Uh-huh.
With the glitter? Yeah,
Yep.
that shot just flashed into my mind. That was good.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Glamour shots for dick pics.
Gosh. Part 2.
That's right.
Part 2.
And I can't do nothing about this, everybody. So.
You were just as responsible as the rest of us. You're
I
here.
know. Hush it.
This episode's going on. This episode's not going on YouTube. It's going on a different website. World 1-1
Find us at our
After
new home
Dark.
on X-Hamster.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, goodness. Larry, what have you been playing?
It has been motherfucking Sonic Mania all week, and it's fantastic. With a couple minor hiccups, but not enough to make me not love it to death. I know I let you play some of it when you got here, but I have been just in love. The level design is gorgeous. My only real complaint is that the boss fights are real hit or miss. It kind of breaks my heart a little bit. They just didn't nail the boss fights the way the old school ones did. I think the biggest one that I was torn on, honestly, was the boss fight for Chemical Plant Zone, because I love Chemical Plant Zone. It is always and forever my favorite stage in Sonic, period. And I was really jazzed for this awesome, action boss fight. And it wasn't that. By the same token, though, I had to giggle a little that they did a boss fight of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine instead.
Nice.
But I've been playing pretty much nothing but that all bloody week. It's taken me all week to finally get to a level or a world where it feels a little too long in the tooth. But even still, I'm enjoying it. It just feels like this particular stage has gone on too long.
Yes.
I almost followed through. I almost bought the giant box set of it. I couldn't bring myself to spend the $70.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't know it was this big. I thought it was about this big. So I was like, I want a cool Sonic statue on my desk. It's big. It's my Sonic statue took a Mario mushroom and went.
Right.
Now, see, if it was a Knuckles statue, I probably would have justified the $70 way easier.
Nobody likes Knuckles. He's overrated.
Somebody was wrong. They took the eyes from Knuckles to put them on the red Pikmin. I was just like, oh my goodness, this is so amazing. I was cracking up.
Wow.
But yeah, it's been Sonic all week. Can't stop. Gotta go fast.
Can't stop, won't stop. Gotta go fast. Woo!
Okay.
Gotta get those chili cheese dogs.
Corey, what have you been playing?
Honestly, I played the first 2 zones of Sonic Mania, and I really like it. It makes me want like the Genesis games on Switch when Virtual Console comes. Like, I hope Nintendo goes out of their way to say, hey, we want the Genesis games, or if they just port the phone versions over because they're widescreen and built on the Sonic Mania engine. Like that, those first 2 stages really made me like, especially Sonic 1, because I know this is a opinion that's not very popular, but I couldn't think of the right word. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. It's been a long weekend. But I still think Sonic 1 is the best Sonic game in Sonic CD. And everybody loves Sonic CD. I know that. But I still think like Sonic 1 is like the purest form of Sonic, where like you don't have Tails, you don't have Knuckles. It's just you versus Dr. Robotnik. No, this Eggman crap. Get that crap out of here. And it really made me want that. It really made me want those games to the point where I went on my Xbox One and actually downloaded Sonic 1 and Sonic CD for backwards compatibility. But I really liked what I played of Sonic Mania. I need to go back and play it and finish it. I only played as Sonic. I didn't choose like Sonic and Tails or Knuckles or anything. I want to play the game with Sonic first, and then I'll go back and play different things. One of the cool
I've been in the same boat as you. Like, I want to play it pure Sonic first. I dinked with Knuckles a little bit just to see if they did what they used to do, where when you played as Knuckles, you got kind of a different level. Mm-hmm. And they did. So you've got almost like twice as much game in there when you go back and you play as Knuckles.
Yeah, and like one of the things I heard, like once you do enough of the bonus stages and unlock some of those gold coins from the bonus stages, they do the inside joke and Knuckles, where like the whole game Knuckles follows you around. Even if you are Knuckles, there's just a second Knuckles running behind you. So that's pretty funny. And I looked up some.
You can totally play Knuckles and Knuckles.
Yeah, I looked up that video and it was really funny. It was actually really funny. But for me this week, it's been almost exclusively Horizon. I'm 39 hours in. I need 15 more trophies. I'm trying to make Horizon my first platinum. That game has a lot of great ideas and executes on most of them. I still think the controls are a little bit frustrating. It's the same frustrations I have when I play Uncharted, but not as bad as Uncharted, but like I think, running around, like, it doesn't feel as fluid as something like Breath of the Wild did. It doesn't feel, or even something like Mario, and I know they're all totally different games, and like that's why I compared it to Zelda, but like when you're moving around, she feels a little tanky, a little slow, kind of like what Gears of War to Gears of War 3 felt like. I would like Horizon to Horizon 2 to feel like, because compared to Gears of War, Gears 1 and 2, Marcus felt really tanky and slow, and in Gears 3, they made him a lot more agile. They made the characters feel fast. They made them feel more responsive, which I really appreciated. And I hope that Guerrilla takes some of that and is like, okay, we have a foundation for a great franchise, because there's no doubt about it that Horizon is a great game.
Yes.
But if they can like lock down those controls, maybe not as tight as Zelda's, but like get them close and like really make Aloy feel agile, because she's a character that would be super agile. She's stealthy. She can climb. She can move. Like, if they can make her agile, like, dude, Horizon 2 that year it comes out, it's going to be a hard game to beat.
So it feels kind of like there's a disconnect between the way she actually looks and should be as a character versus the way she actually plays.
Yeah. And like, I don't know if it's just because like the armor I'm wearing looks light or whatever, but like, I don't know. There's just something there that's just like a little bit off for me to say definitively that it would be my game of the year. That's one of the only reasons why Zelda is my game of the year so far, is because like Zelda controls great, plus the world is super interesting, plus the story they're telling is super interesting. Horizon has two of those three things. If they could just really focus on the controls and like, you know, it's not even the shooting mechanics or anything either. It's the moving in the open world is my issue with it. And like, you know, if they can define the climbing areas a little bit more, if they're not going to go the Zelda route where you can climb anything, like if they can just define those a little bit more, because I found myself in areas where like it's really dark and I'm supposed to be climbing up, and if it's dark, I can't discern like the climbing areas from like, you know, the plaster that's holding the bricks together in the wall, or you know, the rock formation, the shadows on the rock formation make this area look like you can climb it, and you can't because of the way the lighting is. So if they can fix those two things, like, oh my gosh, dude, just thinking about it makes me really excited for Horizon. And maybe they'll adjust some things for the expansion this fall. But
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all I've been playing. It's been a busy week for me otherwise, like working a lot, and because we're going on vacation next week, and I'm going to go to the Nintendo World Store. Woo!
Yes!
So excited. I'm going to buy Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle while I'm up there, and maybe one of those stupid
statues.
I want the Rabbid Luigi to sit right next to my Sonic statue. It's going to be great. They're going to be buddies. Buddies. Oh, I hate stupid rabbits, but this game looks so amazing.
Yeah. So for me, I've been playing. Well, I'm gonna get the additional things that I've been playing. So, like Larry said, I played Sonic Mania. Did the first 2 levels. It's kind of cool. I kind of wish they had the air dash that the 3D Sonics have, because one of the fights with Dr. Robotnik. I think one of the fights.
If you want that, you can play Sonic Rush. It had that.
I mean, but for Sonic Mania, because of that first actual boss for Green Hill Zone, like the first one, it feels very unbalanced, and it feels a little bit unfair because you kind of need to get on his arm to hit him, but there's no guarantee on where you need to be at because that reticle on there doesn't help you. But I did enjoy it. The Chemical Zone is nice touch. I like how the fact that they do the old school Sonic game and then they do like a new version for a second level. I kind of like that dynamic. Other than that, I did Super Hot. I just played that today, also on Xbox One. Really cool game, kind of finicky with some of its gameplay. It kind of doesn't make sense for some stuff, but I was enjoying it. Enjoying that game. 3DS, still more Dragon Quest 8. Started up Project X Zone 2. A lot of talking in that game. Like I'm like, I just want to fight. I want to do the strategy, and I want to get through this level. But it's just a lot of talking. Uncharted 4 also, and Devil May Cry for Xbox One that I've been playing. And then when I actually get back home, I'll be starting up my Wii U and getting closer to my Switch, so I can start playing some games on there.
Yes.
About bloody time.
That. Yeah.
Gosh, Ed, why aren't you made of money? You should be just flowing in the cash.
Hey, these things take time. I'm trying to save up for a certain trip to come see a certain person.
So, pro tip, by the way, that first boss fight in Sonic,
the swinging balls.
No. The first actual Robotnik fight.
The big robot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't have to wait for his arm. You can run under his legs. His legs won't do damage. You can get behind him and then whack him from behind.
Oh, see, I was getting hit. They were taking energy. They were taking my rings and stuff off. So, but yeah, that's what I've been up to. for games and stuff. I haven't picked up Hellblade, and I haven't picked up some other games like Undertale. I haven't picked those up, but I do plan on picking those up and starting them. Yeah, so that's what I've been playing at this moment.
This magic moment.
Oh, goodness. Nice.
And I
Title
no
of the
longer
episode.
remember the rest of that song. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know the rest of the song either.
Don't look at me.
I'm looking right at you, Ed. I see it.
No!
See it in your eyes.
No! So, should we get on to the actual main topic that is going on?
Side
Microsoft
topic.
Lamescon?
Just kidding.
What's the side topic?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I don't, dude. I've been working all weekend. I don't have a side topic. I'm still behind on today's topic. I'm sorry. I'm like scouring the internet to find about what would happen today, right now.
Well, it wasn't much, but Larry, you want to take over, or you want me to just go on?
I can run down the highlights.
Can you run down the highlights that you was here for, or
I can run down the highlights that actually mattered.
No, we have to talk about the whole show.
No, we don't, because
Yes,
most
we
of the
do.
show was garbage.
The only thing I found was like everybody's up in arms because they're doing the whole Rise of the Tomb Raider thing with PUBG. That's like the only thing I can find anywhere. Like I typed in Xbox, I typed in Microsoft Gamescom games, and all I can find is a PUBG. Is it coming to PlayStation or not? Blah 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 blah. And Record Special Edition. And then I have the notes that Ed sent me today while I was on break.
Well, I guess I'll just handle it because you'll say two things and then
No, there are only three. There's three.
Because you have a rant. I know you have a rant, so I'm gonna let you hold on to your rant. Let me take over this part. So everybody, Microsoft had their Microsoft briefing for Gamescom, which just started today. So they started off the show with Assassin's Creed Origins. They just actually showed up a new trailer with a song playing. And everything was a CGI trailer.
Even went out of their way to say, we've got a new CGI trailer. I'm like, why would you broadcast that?
Yeah,
like, have you not learned not to do that shit by now?
Well, right, because they didn't have no gameplay, I should say, trailer that they could show. But they got to start showing something because the game should be out soon. So
She had some Egyptian rap. That was a thing.
that was a mess.
Oh, for the Assassin's Creed trailer?
Yeah,
It was all about Eddie. They kept saying, you want it dark.
we'll give you the fire. I'm going to punch you after the show. So, moving on. PlayerUnknown's Battleground is going to be still coming this year for the game's preview. They did made a deal with Microsoft to do the publishing, so we shall see how that goes. That's why I was watching the E3 conference to see, because they didn't say that it was a game preview that I thought first. I thought the game was actually coming out on November 7th, and then, they'll just be updated, like the PC version for it. But it seems that they're doing early access for Microsoft, and then I guess when the 7th come out, they'll have the full game out, and then just start updating it. So,
They had some guy on to talk about it, too, but I had no idea who it was. He was just a total unknown to me.
he was the creator of... Oh, wow. He was the creator. Well, actually, he actually did the trailer and the discussion about that E3 also. So
I know who it was. I was making a funny.
you suck at your funny because you was just pissed off at the beginning and then you left. So your funny do not work.
No,
But-
it's still funny. Shut up.
But this part, Nuri's probably going to be telling you more about. They actually showed a new game that is coming to Xbox in summer 2018. It's Jurassic World Evolution. They showed the trailer. It's a STEM style game, and I'm going to let Larry actually take over for this part.
So, we're bringing back SimCity with fucking dinosaurs.
Yes.
My wife loves Jurassic Park. And she loves, like, the sim games where you can build shit. Not like The Sims, but like SimCity and Roller Coaster Tycoon, all that stuff. She loves both of these things. And I showed it to her. I didn't let her see the titles card at the beginning, so she had no idea what she was watching. But the look on her face was priceless. She was just done. And it's like 30 seconds left in this thing, and she's like, "You mean I can build a dinosaur park?" She just lost her shit, started jumping up and down all giddy in the kitchen. Fucking priceless. Was amazing.
Yeah, they actually had the Jurassic Park theme song.
Yeah, it started about 2/3 of the way through.
After the dinosaur ate the man, which it was so stupid. The man like threw a computer at the dinosaur, just like, "Come on, over here!" And the T-Rex went over to him and ate him.
Now somebody posted online a little bit ago too. I don't know if you caught this. I know Adrian saw it. They posted up an idea to modify the new Jurassic Park game, and I'm totally down for this. This would be awesome. You build out your park. The better you build it, the longer it takes for everything to go to shit and all the dinosaurs to overrun it. And the better you build it, the easier the second phase gets. So the second phase, once everything breaks down and the dinosaurs are running everywhere, it switches out of a sim mode, and we get to play a first-person shooter where we've got to save all the people in the park and put down the dinosaurs.
So pretty much it just turns into Turok.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Man.
Do you know how Turok was? Was it Turok Evolution, the one that came out for GameCube and PS2 with the racist colonel?
Mm-hmm. I know. But I'm telling you, the concept is actually not bad. I would play the fuck out of that.
Oh my goodness.
Well, if you think about it, in theory, you've just kind of combined via means of like a tower defense game, a Sims game, and a first-person shooter. And it's not a bad idea, really.
So pretty much,
it would be like, I would say it would be like the new ActRaiser. There's not a bad thing about that.
Well,
I would play the hell out of that.
I have no words with that. But there's going to be somebody who's going to mod it on Windows 10.
I hope so.
They'll find a way.
If any of you listening to this mess have the ability, make that happen and send me a copy. I will pimp the shit out of it.
Well, we'll see what happens. There's no official gameplay for it just yet. But like I said, it will be out in summer 2018. The next one that they talked about was Record Definitive Edition. The DLC is coming. It's going to be included with the disc for $19.99, coming out August 29th. But for those who own the previous version, you will be getting the free DLC. There was reports of it.
You mean the rest of the game?
Yes, pretty much.
Hey, Microsoft, if anybody at your office is listening, we got you a present. Hang on. Let me. There it is. Take you a year to finish your fucking game. Fuck you.
Well, they had to add the HDR and the
Fuck
4K.
them,
and the fifth robot in the other area that only the fifth robot could access.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Which is weird because I don't know now with that fifth robot, are they going to change the ending of the game? Because there was like, you have to go through many levels and test and trials with different robots and stuff to get to the final boss. So we shall see really what happens with that. But it's $19.99 for those who want the definitive edition, and you can now get the original version for $19.99 also. It just like really dropped down in price, but Record had been on sale a lot for $19.99 even before this definitive edition came out. So yeah, anyone who's interested in it, I I don't know if there's going to be reviews about it, and I don't know if they fixed a lot of problems because it still had a lot of problems.
I wouldn't
but we
count
shall
on
see.
that.
Well, hopefully they fix it. And it would be funny that if this is the Crisis episode, that you had to play the game on Xbox One X for it to actually run better. So, we shall see. We shall see. They did announce a list of enhanced games. You can go to MajorNelson.com. They said they got 100 games that's going to be enhanced for Xbox One X. They did show off Forza Motorsport 7. It was coming to Windows 10 and on Xbox One on October 3rd. So this is the first time that they're putting Forza on PC. So you guys could do that.
You know, come to think
I wish
of
they
it,
would. I wish they would release a Halo 5 Definitive Edition so they could give me the rest of that game.
What part was missed from it?
The story.
yeah, the story that they promised in all the ads,
Yeah.
that was nowhere to be seen.
Like 90% of Master Chief's missions. Where are they? Where are they? I don't want to play as Locke. If you want me to play as Locke, give me Halo, Locke. Not Halo 5. Jerks. Just kidding, I love you. Just give me more Halo, please. Thanks.
Yes.
Rerun a semi-successful
so
Xbox
moving from-
podcast. I'm sorry.
So they showed off a little more of State of Decay 2. Xbox Lab design is going to be expanded to other countries, so they have a list of that. They mentioned Sea of Thieves, but they kind of like passed that real quick. I didn't get much information. Cuphead, they talked about on September 29th. It's coming out to Xbox One, PC, and for Steam on that day. Surviving Mars, which is their new title, is coming to 2018. Just like the Jurassic World Evolution, it's a Sim Styles game. They talked about the new Xbox One S. It's a Minecraft bundle with a new controller design. It's $399.99, and the separate controllers are $74.99. Unfortunately, I did not get a date for it. But they show how the controllers look. One is like a pixelated green, and then another one is a pixelated pink. The systems looks kind of look like something Minecraft built with this design.
Looks like Minecraft
like I said, it's
poop. Because it's brown
pretty much.
and green.
And it is
Sometimes my poop is green when I eat something nasty.
Oh,
Then it turns
it's not
into
blue
brown.
like the. It's not blue like when you eat the black Whopper that they probably do every Halloween.
You know, I don't even remember the last time I ate at Burger King, so I didn't eat eat the black
it was
Whopper.
just the other day.
You ate it where, Larry?
I ate at Burger King just the other day.
Okay.
More of a Wendy's guy. I'm more of the 99-cent crispy chicken sandwich.
Oh, not the 4 for $4?
Nah. No, because I don't need a beverage. I just give me them Krispies. I can get
I
4
do get in
Krispies
the
for
mood
$4.
I do get in the mood for the occasional junior bacon cheeseburger, but usually my go-to is the Whopper with cheese.
See,
Oh.
I like the JBC, but it went from 99 cents to $2 real fast. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I like the JBC, but not $2 JBC. Come on, Wendy's. Come on. It's not that good. I like the JBC, but it's not that good.
Yeah.
I was even willing to pay
So-
$1.49, but it's $2 stuff.
They did talk about Halo Wars 2 getting new DLC content, so you guys can check that out. Last but not least, they ended the show by having Major Nelson come out and, well, not come out, do a video presentation of the Xbox
Eddie's
One
excited.
X.
Major Nelson came out. He's now fair game.
No, trust me. No.
Oh, boy.
Definitely no. The Xbox One X Project Scorpion Edition is now available for pre-sale. You guys could get them if there are. Supplies are lasting, so you have to find out who has some, and you guys could reserve one.
You mean limited?
Well, supplies last.
No, you said supplies are lasting.
Oh,
That implies that they'll actually last.
well, I wasn't thinking. No, because you want to
Lasted
know why?
longer than the
Because
Switch and the Super Nintendo.
God.
well, this is the thing about it, because I think that even if you don't pre-order, I think some stores are just going to get some extra ones of the Project Scorpio that didn't do pre-orders. So they didn't really break down on who was doing the pre-ordering. I know Amazon had it. GameStop had a $600 one. It was the Project Scorpio Elite controller. And I think a game came with it, but that's the pretty much only one that I see for it.
It just didn't look that pretty to me. I'm like, this is not that interesting.
It looks
visually.
very cheap on what they did. They
It's
just
just
put
like
Project Scorpio.
It's just like the Day One edition where they just wrote the name on the stuff. It's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
I can do that at home.
So I mean, if you don't get the GameStop one, it still is $499.99. So
Guys, if you want one of the Project Scorpio edition Xbox One X's and you don't get one in time, you can just ship it to me and I'll get my Sharpie out and I will write Project Scorpio on there for you and I will send it back. All you pay is shipping and you can have a Project Scorpio edition Xbox One X.
And
Or you could just
one's
see
even more limited because Larry's doing it, and you'll probably only be like 5 people in the world that'll have it.
Well,
I'll do as many as you fuckers ship me.
I know some friends of mine that has ordered it. I wonder how it's doing in Japan though, because I wonder if people are going to just. I mean, since it's region free, I wonder.
It's going to sell 7 units in Japan.
Can you play it on the train? No.
No.
That's why Switch is
You can play
outselling Xbox and PlayStation combined over there.
Well, that is true. Yeah, they just announced that Splatoon 2 and Switch for another week are the best sellers lately. So, but yeah, that was Microsoft Gamescom. You guys can check the video. If you guys are on Mixer with Xbox One and on your PC, you have a chance to get some of the prizes that's on there. They break down some dates on when there is a chance for you to get that. So if you got Mixer, hop on it and get a chance to win. Surprises.
Surprise!
Cool stuff.
Woo!
Yeah, this is like the first time that Mixer was running on my Xbox One here at the house, and I'm just looking at it going, this looks like chintzy software. Like, nothing on here looks right. Like, it doesn't even look scaled right for the screen, for the resolution size. Like, there was text hanging off the bottom and shit. I'm like, you kidding me? This is native on your fucking on your hardware. How is this wrong?
Well, I actually just used Mixer on my computer like 2 weeks ago. I was watching the Xbox Dive, and they go through Mixer, and I'm just like, oh, this is kind of cool for it. But yeah, I'm like at level 60, or no, level 6. He was like at level 91. I'm like, the heck?
I can guarantee you.
I don't know, 'cause I don't use it.
I can guarantee you, Jamie put a lot more work into their setup than Microsoft did today, though. Holy crap!
Pretty much.
No offense,
yeah.
but Jamie and Chris's setup is way cleaner than Microsoft seems to be today. Like,
yeah. The last bit of news, though, before we probably head out, because it wasn't much. Mass Effect Andromeda did an announcement that they're not going to be updating the game. I think 1.10 is the last update that came out, and now they're going to hand it over to the multiplayer team to do any updates. But any future content or updates and stuff for the main campaign has stopped, it's become non-existent. And a lot of people are kind of mad about that. But
yeah.
I know you haven't played Mass Effect Andromeda.
I don't care about Mass
We don't care
Effect
about it.
in the least.
that makes me sad.
But yeah.
I don't know. I feel really bad for that team and like just that game in general.
Yeah. So I know. Okay, so now I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hand it over to Larry because he has some rants about the Gamescom thing. Because
No, we ranted most of it. I still think that Microsoft's presentation was entirely pointless. Like I said, we opened with, and they proudly proclaim that it's a CGI trailer. I'm like, no, this game is not that far out. You seriously don't have gameplay to show me? Have you not learned from the last 10 years to stop putting out CGI trailers with no gameplay? Knock it off.
and they're showing the same.
I'm
trailer.
blaming Ubisoft too. Microsoft is not alone in the blame on that one. They could share that
Ubisoft
blame.
is still showing the same trailer from E3. They're like showing the same thing. Like, can we see something different?
Yeah, no, it was dumb. And I'm sorry, the Egyptian rap thing was stupid. Yeah, I'm still pissed at... I will say there was a slight saving grace in the fact that they're doling out the missing content for Recore for free. That was the only thing that kept me from just going on like a Lewis Black level rampage of holy terror in my house when they made that announcement. But I'm still furious that it took them a year to get me the rest of my missing game. Fuckwits. But overall, it just felt lame and lazy, and just this presentation did not need to exist. It will forever be dubbed Microsoft Lamescom.
It's still better than the PS4 Pro reveal, in my opinion. I mean, I wasn't disappointed with this. I wish they just would have showed, I think, more indies and some new gameplay stuff, or announce maybe 2 more titles. And a lot of people are mad that and sick of now the world premiere, like, or not console exclusive. A lot of people just like, okay, well, this world premiere, stop using it, Microsoft. They kind of overdid it and everything. Like, and maybe that's probably because they were showing it when they was doing their trailer, just world premiere. Like,
The best comment I saw about this all day was before it started, somebody asked, how long is it? And someone else replied, 1 minute for every exclusive. Oh, it's been canceled.
well, we'll see. Because nothing on there was really exclusive besides Recore?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not really Cuphead.
That's another question too.
Well, actually,
now
yeah,
with the definitive edition, is Recore going to hit games for Windows as well?
Yeah, it was when it
last
was
time.
like that when it came.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember if they had that going at that point or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think maybe Surviving Mars.
Oh
yeah,
that was
But see, I don't know who the
Surviving Mars has a great premise. It just doesn't look like it has enough there to grab me.
And
It's like, here, congratulations, SimCity on Mars. And don't think you're the first one to do it, because you're not.
no.
I had that shit like 17 years ago.
Well, I kind of wonder.
And it was way more cool looking.
I wonder if Player Unknown Battlegrounds, if that's going to be exclusive, or maybe a time exclusive, or
It's at least a timed exclusive.
because they made a deal with Microsoft, so to help them publish the game. So I don't know if that publishing deal is going to affect. Like he said that they still own the IP, Bluehole, the guy from there, that they still own the IP, and but they don't know if with that publishing deal if they could bring it to Sony. I would just wonder if just like no, you guys could publish anywhere else, but we just have the rights first to do it on Xbox. Because they said that they got people from Microsoft to come in and help them to get it ready for Xbox One X.
Well, I mean, they could probably still, if they still own the IP, they could probably, I'm thinking this is a timed exclusive, and they'll probably just self-publish on PlayStation. That's my guess. I mean, I don't think that they would tie themselves to Xbox like exclusively. I don't know. That just seems like a weird deal
But
for some reason. I don't know. I mean, I think it'll be timed exclusive.
But then does Sony get the shitty port?
Well, I think Sony doesn't need it. I think Microsoft
Sony
needs
doesn't
it
need
more.
it.
Well, it doesn't. It wouldn't fit Sony because I'm like, everybody's expecting the crossplay. You can't do that on PlayStation.
I just feel like Sony doesn't need it because A, they've got a lot of exclusives coming out. B, they've got the mindshare behind Battlefront, Destiny. Like, they've got enough shooter cachet behind them, even if they're not doing it themselves. You know, like they've got that third party scene. This is a big win for Microsoft, though. Like for console players, this is a huge get for Xbox, and like I feel like that game's going to be big on Xbox Live.
Yeah, and definitely with Crackdown 3 being pushed back, delayed to next year, now Pug is pretty much the game to get if you get an Xbox One X.
Yeah,
I'm still not sold on it. It looks like a full-blown generic shooter.
Well, it's a mod, like you said.
It'll do well in the shooter community. I don't know.
I know it'll do well. It just, for me, it has no appeal.
It just looks bland.
It
looks
like
unfinished.
No flavor to it.
It looks unfinished, to be honest. But like the whole point of the game is your character customization and getting the loot box to customize your character, and that's where the character comes out and all the things that happen in the game and like the dumb stories that come out of it. Like that's where the thing comes out. And then like the thing about that game is like that circle just keeps getting smaller and smaller and forces you to fight. That's I mean, that's like the big twist on this game. So
yeah. The one thing I did have to say, I was and I asked one of my friends on Twitter, I was like, where was Anthem at? Because I think EA is supposed to have a conference, but I don't know if it's tomorrow or if they already did it. But they didn't show Anthem, and I would have tried to show something about Anthem, get some kind of hint.
Yeah,
but they didn't, and that's major.
Well, I mean, I don't really think they care to show anything else about Anthem this year, to be honest. I think they just like, hey, here's something to hold you over till next year, and if it hits that fall 2018 release, then they'll show it at E3 next year, and if not, they'll hold it for maybe Gamescom next year, or I don't know. So.
Yeah, because I think only that Jurassic World Evolution and Survivor Mars, that's the only one that they got for 2018 that they showed. So I think Sea of Thieves is coming out next year.
Man, I always forget about that game.
Forza's this year.
I'm
not interested in Sea of Thieves.
I want that game to succeed though, because like I don't want Rare to go the way of Lionhead. Like that's like, I'm not personally not interested in Sea of Thieves, but like I want that game to do well just because I don't want Rare to turn into Lionhead.
I mean, I would love for Sea of Thieves to be great. It's just comparatively, especially compared to the other one that they showed at E3, Sea of Thieves just looks slow and dull to me.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't understand like what the game is. Like I don't understand what it is.
Well, it seems to be like just a, don't want to say battleship, but it just seems like you and a group of your friends are pirates looting for treasure, like having an adventure, and then now you have to defend against another ship. Compared to the one Skull and Bones from Ubisoft, where that one is like that is just more ship-based fighting. Like you don't do anything else but manage resources and fight. So, but yeah, that's Gamescom. That's the news, and I'm gonna give it back to Larry.
That's all I got. It's been a fairly tame week. I have confirmed our new partner in crime should be joining us next month. Just waiting for some schedule stuff to clear, but they'll be here next month, so you'll finally get to see who we've brought on for your amusement. Other than that, you can always catch us all our usual places. We're right at home at shoutengine.com. You'll also find all the audio versions up on iTunes and Google Play Music. Video versions, compliments of the muscle over there, Corey, up on the NGR Radio YouTube channel. Facebook page has been a little quiet. We just had a whole bunch of shit going on, and I just need to be able to get back into a rhythm. It's getting there, but also make sure you check out the NGR Radio website as well. All kinds of fun stuff up there where you've got all the other shows like NGR Radio itself, as well as Nerds Gone Platinum. You've got Arsenal X, Nintendo Pow Block. You've got the beer review, and God, what else is going on up on NGR, Corey?
NGR Radio.
We do have this little show called NGR Radio, which is, the podcast is named after the website and the YouTube page we created. No, I'm just kidding. NGR Radio, Arsenal X, which is the Xbox show, Pow Block, which is the Nintendo show, this show, the Brew Review, Nerds Gone Platinum, which is a PlayStation show.
Hey, let's pod and play.
We're working on a couple other partnerships too in the background. There's this cool podcast. Let me find it real quick. That I've been talking to. They do cool things with video game music, and they talk about video game soundtracks. Gosh, I'm blanking on what it's called. This is ridiculous. Why am I blanking on this? But yeah, I'll make a post on the NGR page and stuff. But they do cool things by dissecting video game soundtracks and do cool things with the music, and they throw up remixes on their podcast feed, and it's really cool. Oh my gosh, why am I blanking on this show? But yeah, that's kind of what's going on over there. And Let's Pod and Play, which Ed and I need to get back to.
Yes.
Got a busy week this week, Ed. It's gonna be a good time.
Dude, you don't know half the battle. Yeah. But you guys can also check out my podcast, Optional Opinion, at the anonymousradionetwork.podbean.com. Still, you guys can find it there. NGR Radio, you guys can find it there. But you can hear it definitely on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, and other podcast apps. You guys can read actually my latest blog for NGR Radio. Corey, go ahead.
It's called Nerd Noise Radio from John Wedgeworth.
Nice.
Okay, Nerd Noise Radio.
Nice.
It's cool. They have like 3 different shows that they do. One's about the history of video game soundtracks. One's about the music in the games and stuff. And their third, I think, is a YouTube thing. I'm not 100% sure, but talking to him. So, anyways, sorry, Ed. Continue.
No, you're all good. So you guys can listen to, like I said, Optional Opinion on those websites. Just check out SoundCloud to hear more. You also can read my latest blog for NGR Radio. Can one title still sell a platform's performance? If that one game can sell you on what that system can do. So you guys can read that at ngrradio.com. Got a lot of good feedback for it. A lot of people really love reading that one. I'm getting ready for the Beauty of Video Games, Volume 3. Our very own Corey Derrick will be joining me for talking about handhelds.
Handheld games.
Yes. So you guys will be able to listen and read all about that in September next month. I got more guests coming, so you guys will be able to check that out. Read the moment at skirmishfrogs.com. Check out Optional Opinion on anime or IGN.com under anime ENIME. Power Block, Arsenal X with me and Corey and Jesse. Yes. Let's pod and play. And guys, just keep it word. Listen to World 101. Check out my Twitch channel, the Lyrical One, for our Let's Learn also. So.
Corey, I just realized from here it almost looks like you and Sonic have the same size head.
Oh, how about now?
Oh God, even closer.
Oh wow.
I don't know. That's what Sonic's doing. See, I was trying to.
He's just like, really? Not today, Satan. So.
I heard a crack in my chair when I leaned back. By the way.
Push the button. Make the sound.
No, it doesn't work.
What?
It doesn't make the sound.
It was supposed to make the sound.
I know, but the battery is dead or something, or I didn't turn it on. I don't know. I don't know if there's an on button. Why won't you make noise?
I want to hear it make the sound.
Oh wow.
This is sad now. Corey got a broken toy.
I did. It's broken.
Oh,
get your money back.
I can't do it. It's broken.
Well, everybody, that's it for World 101 Podcast. We will all see you later.
It's okay. I don't need to tell people where to find me, Ed. It's cool.
What you did plus. Corey, where can we find you at? Oh, yes, you also can find me at That Retrocode on Twitter. I'm sorry. Corey, where can we find you at?
Oh, I don't know. On the
find
internet.
Him sitting in that chair right there.
I almost fell out of it.
There's Corey. I found him. He's in that chair there.
I'm here!
Where can they find you on through social media?
On Instagram, you can find me at Corey in HD. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter somewhere. I don't even know anymore. I don't use Twitter. I'm sorry. Everything that goes to my Twitter is from Facebook or Instagram. You can follow me there. I'm trying to negotiate with the guy who has Corey in HD, who's tweeted twice in his life for the name, and he won't give it to me. Because all he does
Seriously?
Because all he does is like look up stuff and retweet stuff. It makes me upset. So, and you can find me on NGR Radio, Nintendo Power Block, Arsenal X, and World 101 Podcast. And
dude, I've got it. You could totally one-up him. You could be Corey in UHD. You could be ultra high def.
That would be amazing.
See if it's available. Quick, go check.
Okay. Hold on.
See, I had a brilliant idea tonight. I'm quite proud of this.
Access. We have access. Developments are happening. Hold on.
Who the hell wants to be in high def when you can be in ultra high def?
Oh, also, everybody, I'm sorry. Wow.
How do I change my name?
Jerry Lewis did pass away today at the age of 91. I'm like, dang, you were still alive?
It's available. It's available.
Yes! Corey in ultra high def.
Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Save changes. Thanks, your settings have been changed. You can now find me on Twitter at Corey in UHD.
Late breaking news, guys, right there.
Oh, wow.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Corey is now on Twitter at UHD. Now I just want to use Twitter even more. And you know what? Instead of using normal letters, I'm going to do all caps all the time with exclamation points all the time.
Wow.
Just to give you
you totally need to tweet at that dude and be like, ha, one up to you, fool. HD is so 2000 late.
I'd be like, well, I'm excited all the time. Ultra Twitter. Woo! I swear, guys, all I've had today is like 35 energy drinks and a glass of water.
Wow. Well, We will see you guys next time on World.
And that's
War
how Corey
Podcast.
ended up in renal failure.
No, I have a vacation coming up. I cannot have anything wrong happen to me until after this vacation. Just saying. Or ever.
And with that, everybody, we will see you next time on World 101 Podcast.
We'll be back.
Bye.
Bye. UHD. Ultra! Woo!